Good evening, welcome to Footprints. Today we're going to be talking about liars. Somebody who's lying to you. 5 signs that somebody's lying to you. People lie to us all the time. We don't always have the skill set to be able to work it out, to know what they're saying, whether it's the truth or not. But here I'm going to give you 5 suggestions, 5 tips to give you an idea whether the person's telling you the truth or telling you a bag of lies. Now the first thing is lack of being specific. Very vague on the details. Liars often have stories. They've got vague stories. They're caught up. They've got lots of contradictions going on in their head. And if you challenge them, they fail to provide specific, tangible details. Usually they offer details that are very, very basic. They don't want to explain much because they can't be specific, because they're making it all up. They're trying to pull one over on us. That's what they do. And some of them are very, very skillful at that. Second thing is they reduce the first person statement. They won't say I, they won't say me. They'll talk around it. They'll be very, very vague on that. They use fewer first person terminology. They won't say I did that. It was me that was involved in that. They'll say it happened like that. They'll talk very, very vague. They don't want to be psychologically connected to the story they're telling you. That's why they won't use I statements or me statements or anything directly relating to themselves. Very, very vague. Now they do a lot of self-soothing, like touching their ears, rubbing their nose, holding their chest as if they're talking from their heart. All of these kind of body languages are cues, red flags for you to think of, well, why are they all of a sudden touching their ears, touching their nose, holding their chin, crossing their arms, stuff like that. These are the kind of things you might see from somebody who's lying to you. And they're just trying to self-soothe themselves whilst they're lying in a difficult situation. And that's what they do. That's how they do it. So pay attention to that as well. Also, there'll be inconsistent gestures. So they might be nodding and saying no. So they're nodding like in saying yes, but they're saying no. So they're nodding, no, it didn't go that way. No, it didn't go that way. So that's a red flag too, because their body language is not matching up with what they're saying. When the body language and what somebody's saying, again, it's an opportunity for you to think, what are they talking about? How comes they're not being congruent in the way they show their body and to what they're saying to me? Why are they doing that? What's that all about? Why are they saying that? Then they're going to have cognitive issues. So when you're lying to somebody, or when people lie to somebody, the mind is doing cartwheels. It is working at 1 million miles per hour because it's trying to think about what questions you might ask by what statement they make to open themselves up to more questions. So they have to be very, very careful in what they're saying. They have to stick to their script. They can't be very, very descriptive. So they have to stick to a narrative that's very, very simple. And if you could say to them something like, can you explain that backwards? As in, they say to you, it took them 3 days to get to Scotland. We say to them, well, how did you start off going to Scotland? What did you have to eat? Simple questions. This is something my mum used to be very good at. Asking questions of the person when they're very, very least expect to hear that question. And when you start seeing them floundering, then you've got an opportunity to realize that, is this the truth or are they lying to me? So hopefully this will give you a better idea of what to expect when you're dealing with people that are liars. Questions to ask, ways to position yourself. Pay a lot of attention to their body language, what they're saying, whether they're using first person, second person vocabulary, if they're using I statements or me statements, whether they're nodding and at the same time saying no. These things will tell you. So hopefully your glass is half full rather than half empty. And as you know, you can top it up no matter where you are. For 2 weeks, I'll be away. So the next video will be in 2 weeks' time. But tell me what you think of liars, how you discover liars, and any telltale signs that you've picked up over the years of what you've learned and how to discover who's telling you the truth and who's telling you the lies. In 2 weeks' time, I'll be back. Take care of yourself. Bye for now.